his name's brother who was a sheriff.
I'm live. I'm live. What's his name, brother? That was what now? Yeah. Live. Back again. I'm trying to chat with you for a little while. Trying to chat with you. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. What's going on? What's happening? What y'all up to? End of the month. Oh shit. I just spilled my drink. I got it. Oh, I got it. You got the flashlight, don't you? Right there. All right. Thanks. Yeah. There's Big Donald. Donald. What's going on? Yeah. This is viewer subject night. I did the bonding thing the other night now. I did my part. I did a whole show, man. I come up with a subject and everything. Yeah. I had a. Them old beagles are fired up there, ain't they?
Yeah. They mad about something? You smell something?
Some of them got fired up.
You think they excited about the fire?
Probably.
They got some entertainment out here tonight.
Here's old Donald up there. There's old Donald out there running point, man. Donald. Big Donald out on patrol. What's going on out there tonight with y'all? Arrowhead, Paris Jackson, Lefty, Crockett. Set 13 more 4x4 posts today. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see here. I'm gonna set this up. All right, yeah. Oh, Jeff's tearing that fire up, man.
Love fire.
Loves fire. Yeah. So what's going on, man? It's good to see everybody. I'm having trouble reading the live chat. Take it easy, Todd. There's old Donald creeping around, man. Georgia Bulldog. What's up, Georgia Bulldog? What's going on? Old Donald. You out here chilling with the boys? Huh? Brad, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Jeff Smith, what's happening? What's happening? Paris Jackson. Hey, man, what's going on? Wolfie. Oh, Lord. Well, I'm sitting here trying to think of a story to tell you. What story can I tell him there, Jeff? I'm trying to think of one I ain't ever told y'all before. Y'all want to hear a story about Chomper? You want to hear about a couple of Chompers matches? I don't want to talk about Tyrone. We talk about Tyrone all the time, man.
Oh, something about Texas.
About who?
Texas.
Texas. Oh, the state of Texas? Like going down there
Yeah.
and hanging out in Texas?
They got big trees or little trees?
They got little trees. Little scrawny trees, man. All the trees down there are beat down. And then they got brush and briars. They got briars for miles, man.
I'll get there one day.
I got a phone call one day back in 2009, and it was Jesse Stinson, and they was having us get together down at Jim Stinson's ranch, right there outside of Freer, Texas. That's where they had the Muy Grande. Look that up, Muy Grande. And so we all met down there for a summit of sorts back in 2009. That was pretty cool meeting. It lasted 3 days of just having Floyd one-on-one, Pat Perry one-on-one, Jim Stinson one-on-one. It was pretty nice, man. Spent a lot of time talking to them, but also spent a lot of time riding around in those. They had those, what do you call those things? It's a four-wheel drive thing with the roof cut off.
Four-wheeler?
No, it was like a fucking brand new Tahoe with no roof on it. Yeah.
A lot of money. Nothing.
Yeah, it was nice, man. Like it had a roll bar on it, you know?
Maybe one of the new Broncos?
No, it was a Tahoe. It was a Tahoe, man. No, it was a Tahoe with no roof.
I can't fit a Toyota about
I mean, all the way to the windshield, man, no roof. And it was made like that. It wasn't no fucking hack job. And we went out in that thing, man, chasing javelinas. Shit was fun. We didn't see any deer, but we seen lots of javelinas and little pigs. We'd chase them with the truck. Wee, wee, wee. That same trip, we went on up to see Jerry Clemens. Plus, I had to carry a barbecue grill back to Tyler, Texas for Jim Stinson, plus drop off a truck at the local Ford dealership for him. One of his employees had bought a vehicle and couldn't pay for it, and they kept bugging him about it. So he had us take it and drop it off at the Ford dealership, throw the keys on the seat. You know, we figured while we was at it, we'd go ahead and get the tires and wheels off of it. And so we got the tires off of it, and it had one of them oil pump tanks in the back. We got that. Got the floor mats out of it, of course. We cleaned that sucker out, man, before we dropped it off. Oh, yeah. Is that the kind of stories they want me to tell? That's all that happened in Texas.
Sounds good. Floor mats got clean.
Yeah, man. Got some brand new tires put on that big Dodge. We threw them old tires on that Ford. We sure did. We swapped them bad boys out. Sure did. That's a good old Texas story. Everything bigger in Texas, boys. That's the truth. That is the truth. We went up to go see Jerry Clemens on that trip. Went up to go see him. That was when he was telling us that he strongly felt that Honey Bunch was out of spook bred to Bully Son. He said he strongly felt that Honey Bunch was out of spook bred to Bully Son. He had loaned that spook dog to Maurice, and he never saw her again. Historical show stories from Texas. Well, I ain't got my books in front of me, so I can't really read you nothing. I can tell you about one I went to one time. I went down there and I seen Bobby Hall match a couple dogs one night in the swimming pool down there in Waco, Texas. And they were Mayfield Lightning bred dogs owned by Paul Sofiakis. And Paul Sofiakis owned both the dogs that Bobby was in conditioning. And the first dog that Bobby matched, he got in there and he weighed the dog and he made weight. And after he made weight, he turned to the people he was going into and he said, where's your dog? He said, we didn't bring a dog. He said, well, you owe me a forfeit. He said, we're not paying you no forfeit. And almost simultaneously, man, the boys was pulling pistols out. Oh, you gonna pay a forfeit. And man, that boy paid up a forfeit, explaining why he had not brought a dog and da 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 and all this bullshit. But he had some kind of beef with Bobby from some previous deal. And Bobby was like, he didn't give a fuck. You were gonna pay a forfeit. So second match was males in the high 30s. I can't remember, but it was a Mayfield Lightning bred dog. And they went into some boys out of Waco, Texas. And they cut them rascals loose. And that shit didn't go 20, 25 minutes and that lightning dog pulled up. It pulled up bad too. And that was it for Bobby Hall and Paul Sofiakis that night. And it was a pretty exciting night. It was a good night. You know, action wasn't that great, but the drama was fantastic. So, got to see a bunch of old heads there. You know, Norman Hooton was there. Bobby and Jeanette Hall were there. Paul Sofiakis was there. Gary Samples was there. Larry Wrangler was there. You know, what was his real name or his nickname? What they call him? Shankbone. Shankbone was there. It was a good crowd. So, but don't everybody always get their way. Boy, that fire's going good. The fire's going good. Yeah, I can't give you as much historical stuff about Texas as I can North Carolina. I sit there and read out of a book about Texas, about banjo, about Carver's pistol, about Hooten's Butcher Boy, about Wyland's Bully Son, about the Great Tombstone, about Benny Bob, about Bully Son Jr. Well, there's some more of them great Texas dogs. Name them off. Name off some of them great Texas dogs. Eli Jr. How about old Art? Niggerino. How about Niggerino? Naming off Niggerino. Y'all want to hear a North Carolina story? Well, I don't know, man. Y'all ain't hitting no super chats, you ain't hitting no likes, you ain't done no work. Can't be telling no good stories, man. I got 11 likes up there. Y'all motherfuckers are lame as shit. I mean, I'm talking about lame. Extra lame. Y'all so lame. And so you want me to put up some tell a story? Uh-oh, somebody hit a super chat. Who did that? I can't read that. Who did that? Oh, that's Crockett. Oh, man, Crockett, I appreciate it, brother. Crockett, you the man. You the man, Crockett. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Crockett. God bless you. All right, I'll tell a story. I'm going to tell the story about termite. Y'all want to hear about termite? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate it, Wolfie. Thank you very much. Tell us about your dog in the 80s that had health issues but still showed you. No. All right, appreciate it, Sporting Dog Farms. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm going to tell y'all about termite. Now, see, I seen termite go. I seen his first one. He looked okay. Nothing special. I seen him go when he beat Crenshaw's tugboat. And he looked okay. You know, again, nothing special. But when he went against Rastaman in that show against Big Joe, you know, anybody can tell you anything they want, man. And that show now, we got there to that show, and there was over 300 people at that show. There was over 300 people at that motherfucker, packed around the box.
Wow.
And they let them dogs go, and them dogs went at it for about an hour. I guess it was an hour and a half, whatever it was. I can't remember how long the ship went, but I think it was like close to 2 hours. And when it was Termite's turn to go, on my mama, they let him go, and he run halfway across the box, and he stopped. He stopped right in the middle of the box. He stopped right there and took a 5 count. And then he took off and finished his scratch. But that son of a bitch stood and took the count for 5 seconds in the middle of the box. Sure did. Sure did. And you know what that means under the Al Brown rules. He would have lost. He'd have lost back in the day. But, you know, Cajun rules give a little leeway for that type of behavior. So, but anyhow, so there's a little jewel for you. Little Carolina jewel about that termite dog. You know, he may be a good producer. You know, I'm not knocking him. You know, it's like that Wild Sides cowboy dog. You know, God knows how he's bred. We know that the dog had a nothing career, but hey, it looks like he's a pretty decent producer. You know, I mean, who am I to knock him? So, um, but but now I'll tell you what, old boy that owned Termite, he was a hell of a handler. Ever tell y'all about the time I beat old Barney Fife's Garp dog with my Thunder dog at his pig picking? Ever tell you about that one? That's a pretty good one right there, man. Old Barney Fife had a dog. He was right out of Rufus and Abigail, and man, it was the night of he had this party, and he was bragging and bragging and bragging and bragging, and man, I mean, just wouldn't shut up. And finally, man, I told him, I said, I'll tell you what, man, I said, I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning. And this is back at his house where he was having his party at. I said, I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning at whatever time we agreed on. And we'll do them 2 dogs. And I left the party right then, drove all the way back home, which was like, I'd say at least 3 hours. I think it was more like 4. And drove all the way home, got my dog, turned around, drove all the way back down there. And we did it, and I beat him in like an hour and 15 minutes. And of course, it was OTC, but it was pretty sweet, man. All his friends had stayed overnight waiting to see me get my ass kicked, you know. And all them people were waiting on me. And surprise, motherfucker. Well, Thunder got it done. Thunder was out of Stomper and Chance. He was owned by a dude named Dave Alette from California. Yeah, that would have been a 3/4 brother to Bolero. All right.
Want one of these?
No, I'm good, man.
I could hear it echoing back down there.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's making the dogs bark or something. I don't know. No, it's just gone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Gone. It's like a bee stuck in something over there.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Little bee stung him. That's a big ass tree right there. Oh, I mean, 30, 32. And, the smaller the better, man. The smaller the better. Donald. Donald. Did Mickey ever produce? Don't know, man. Don't know. Don't know, man. Mickey who? Mickey from the Gator Boys? Mike Dan. Timothy. What's going on? Yeah, that's some bullshit on that. They're still talking about that transporter deal with him and Triple J. And what's the name of the transporter that's screwed up?
Man, who cares?
Huh?
I have no idea, but who cares? Let's just move on with it, right?
Well, no. I'd like to say his name at least one time.
Oh, that's right. He kept the money, didn't he?
Yeah. What's the name of the transporter that kept the money and screwed them over? Carter. The transporter's name is Carter. Carter Transporters. Oh, not you. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. I thought you just saying his name. Transported was Kelly Murley from 855 Pet Lift. Oh, okay. 855 Pet Lift.
855. Oh.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
855 Pet Lift. Well, let me ask you something. Who the fuck would even think about using a company that would use a phone number called 855 Pet Lift? Why would you even think about sending your dog with a transporter of that sort? I mean, even sending your dog with a transporter to begin with is moronic. You know? I mean, last time I went with sent a dog with a transporter, I rode with the transporter.
Do your research.
But come on, man. I mean, if you need to get laid, do you dial 1-800-PUSSY? Well, you might.
Woo! God damn.
Uh-oh, somebody said Garner is a punk. No kidding, man. When y'all gonna come up with some new shit? That's old news, man.
I can't talk about it. I never know.
Oh, so did Garner is the one that the Garner's the one that recommended this order? Tom Garner's the one that recommended the transporter? Oh man. Well, he's a moron. You know, some people, they're so smart, they're stupid. My wife can't stand him. Oh, dude, love the collar swivels. Loved them. Um, Heavy duty, man. Heavy duty. A little heavy for me. Um, uh, um, I run some lightweight gear on my dogs, and they're a little bit heavy for what I'm running, but but they're fucking gorgeous, man. I mean, if you're running, 1/4 inch chain setup or uh, um, and pretty decent size overhead cable setup. Um, I mean, they're great. I got um, they don't really like us tethering at all here. They really like us having everything in kennels. And I'm kind of like with hardy dogs, man. If I put one of those on on the end of one of my chain setups, it's just a little too big. I wish you could make the same thing, but like lighter weight and smaller. Like that's size one, and then you make a size two. Size two. I need a size two. Stacy, we bet.
Is everything on? Live. Live on, yeah. We got there. Me and a girl, we got there. She said, turn it on. I said, what? You talking about? The windshield wipers, the damn radio. Shit.
Brad, I got some good swivels for you. I'll send you these swivels that Jeff sent me. You'll love them. I really appreciate them, Jeff. Thank you very much.
No problem, man. Anytime. Some more, let me know.
If anybody else is looking for a swivel that will not let your dog loose, that will not let your dog loose swivel, Jeff Smith's got them. Anybody needs a good swivel, contact Jeff Smith or contact me and I'll get you in touch with Jeff Smith. Send an email to pwreynolds007 at gmail.com. and I would get you in touch with Jeff Smith to get you a swivel. They're like the forever stamp, the forever swivel. You got him?
Right here.
Yeah, there he is. Sporting Dog Farms, what's going on, man? Just sitting out here burning shit, man. Had some old straw and some hot coals. Started the fire with Jeff here.
Yeah, I like fires.
He likes fire and he loves weed.
I love weed.
Loves weed. Georgia Bulldog was over for a little while today. What y'all think of Ready Red Kennels always putting out Termite Red Boy Jocko stuff? Ready Red Kennels, I never heard of them, man. Yeah, what you talking about Socrates, man? What's all that Socrates talk? Y'all be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button. And when you hit the subscribe button, be sure you subscribe to all. Be sure to hit the like button. Some of y'all ain't hitting the like button. And be sure to hit that super chat. Don't be afraid to hit that super chat. That super chat's what supports the chat. And don't forget about the memberships. The memberships get you involved in the private chats and the free phone sex and, where we get them girls to call you and the free pictures and videos, all the secret stuff that you get as a member. You've been getting the phone sex calls, haven't you, Jeff?
Oh yeah, man.
Good.
Girl, man, she can go all night long, man. She's pretty cool, man. I like her.
Oh yeah. How about Stacy?
Stacy, man, shit. I can't talk about her right now. She's the youngest and oldest I ever been with.
Callie got some bulldogs, yeah, man. Yeah, Callie got some bulldogs. I got some bulldogs in Cali. Hell no, man. Save your money, Iron Cross. What's wrong with you? You got money to burn like that? Call me. Lord Almighty. I'm just kidding. I don't have nothing for sale. I got no dogs for sale. I don't even have any dogs. No, no, no. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, you don't want my number. You don't want my number. I'm just kidding around. I'm just kidding around. I don't have nothing for sale. I'm just kidding around. Yeah. No, but if you're gonna just like if you just out haphazardly buying dogs, man, um, you know, you might want to look closer to home and and uh, and maybe like study some dogs. You know, like study the dogs themselves, study their parents, maybe even the grandparents of the dogs. Um,
Take a year and do your research.
Yeah, take a year and do some research, man. There's a lot of great dogs. You said you're on the West Coast. There's a lot of great dogs out there. Thompson Kennels to get your dogs from. Uh,
Look at everybody's kennel. See what you like.
oh, my legs falling asleep. Puddin'. Turkey Cock, man. I'm on Turkey Cock Mountain.
Pet my cock.
Turkey Cock. Stories about Gary Hammonds? Nah, I don't really have any stories about Gary Hammonds. I've only met him a couple times at dog shows. I never seen him at any matches or nothing. You know, he was kind of like the Ed Farron of his era. You know, I mean, really, that's what his role was in his period. It's kind of like how Ed Farron's role was in his period. You know, kind of collector, breeder. You know, no, I was there the night that Sam Cates and Bobby Hall got into it. The same night that Niggerino and Samson went. I actually didn't get to see Niggerino go because I was sitting with the Samson dog, and but Niggerino went first that night. Then Samson went second, and Sam Cates said something to Jeanette that upset her. And Bobby went over there and got in a fight with Sam Cates about it. Went over there and started beating the fuck out of him. Done burned all that shit.
All gone. All turned to dust.
Just like, just like you never know. Just like you never know.
Poof.
Yeah,
Clusters falling on me.
going to hell, boy.
Yep. You know a lot of people down there.
Man, we used to go up there into the country, and we'd be showing somebody. This is back before the days of GPS, and like if I was going up there into the country into somebody's place I hadn't been there before, you got to tell me where we're going. Like at least like where you're at, and so then we'd get up there and we'd kind of scope the area out. Usually get up there a day early, kind of figure out where we're at. And I would never get there and walk my dog out at the show. I would always show up and be ready, walked out and ready to go. Get there. If the show was at 8 o'clock, I'd get there at like 5 minutes to 8, 10 minutes to 8, and walked out ready to go. There was no needing to walk my dog when I got there. And I always like to show up with some kind of drama to throw them off. And one of my favorite things was not to be able to find the spot. And back before GPS, you could act like you were lost. You could call them on the phone, be like, "Man, we don't know where you at. We can't find you. We don't know where you are. We're over here."
5 minutes away, walking the dog out.
hmm And the whole time they're running around looking for us, and we're like sitting somewhere still. We're not moving, and they're out there running around, pissed off, looking for us, going back and forth. We can't find them. We done called the house again. "Hey man, where's your friends at? Nobody's up here to pick us up. Hey, you went to the wrong place. They're over at such and such." They'd come up here and they'd finally come get you. And we've been sitting there the whole time. 5 minutes away. I love that shit, man. Oh yeah, man. I liked it. I like showing up with the drama. Throw everybody off right away. Have them all fucking pissed. Yeah, that's right. It's like trying to find a basement in Florida. Jared, what's going on, man? Oh shit, somebody hit the super chat. Ben Brockton, appreciate you, Ben. Appreciate you hitting that super chat, Ben. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that, Ben. Yeah, man. God bless you. Yeah, there's plenty of pit bulls out there in Oakland. You can get all the dogs you want out there. No, I learned that one myself, man. I taught that one to myself. I taught that to myself, man. Show up with that drama. There's going to be drama anyhow. You might as well be the one to start it and be in control of it. Mike Dan, a member for 10 months. Woo, woo. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all sign up, become a member.
Mike Dan.
Mike Dan. Woo. Thank you, Mike Dan. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Mike Dan. Thank you for the super chat, Iron Cass. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the super chat, Iron Cass. Thank you very much. God bless you, man. Any stories about the old mill maker? You talking about Robert Lim? You talking about Robert Lim? Well, sure. I got some stories about Robert Lim, man. I got some bad ones. I got some good ones. You know? Oh, Robert Lim was a complicated character. He found it difficult to function at the end. guess we all do. I guess we all do. No, I'm good. All right, all right. I think I'm about ready to wrap this up, man. Well, anybody got any questions they want to ask me? Anybody got any questions they want to ask? That's right, race day tomorrow, baby. I hadn't checked out the qualifying order yet. Oh, the damn truck race is on tonight. I done missed it. I'll have to watch it on the replay. Shoot, man. No, I don't know where they are. No, I never met the country boys. No, Jared got the good dogs, man. No, man, Jared got the good dogs. Not in my house. Nope, not yet. It's not out yet. No, never faced Boyles. Boyles didn't match a lot of dogs. He was a breeder. Now I went into Boyles blood and I own dogs bred by Boyles. Uh-huh. Oh, he just some old purebred stuff, man. It ain't nothing special. It's just some old backyard bred shit from me. It ain't nothing good. Nope, never went into Brian Bailey. Went into his blood. Oh, sure, man. I knew Baker real well. You know, Baker and I were good friends, man. Yeah, I knew Morphin. I didn't talk to Morphin that much, man. You know, his English wasn't that great. but I knew Morphin and had spoken with Morphin and, knew Morphin or morphine. What was his illness? I didn't know he had an illness. What, what was his illness? I mean, he just died of old age. Yeah, I don't know anything about that pirate blood. Uh-oh. Yeah, Drew was before my time. Yeah, but I knew Baker real well. That's like Norman Hooten. I knew Norman Hooten really well. I was really good, close friends with Norman Hooten. Met Cardenas a couple of times. I didn't know him. Oh, well, of course, Lester, man. I mean, Lester, I matched into Lester 3 times. And beat him twice and lost to him once. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew my share. Shoot, I think he just disappeared into the sunset, man. Serious about burning some stuff. Well, hell, I got him started in the dogs, old Beach Boy Billy. Yeah. Cotton's bullet. Oh, yeah. I did. I did. I beat I beat Miss Homer with her. Well, that was a long time ago. Mm. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Time to get off of here. Y'all have a good evening.